You are about to find out why God made you keep going. Okay, things may have got tough, things may have gotten scary. This is the road less traveled. And you kept going, and you're getting to that point where you say, okay, God, I see what you was doing. I get what you did there. Okay, this point that you're coming to is going to make your jaw drop. Some of y'all gonna have some tears drop, but you're finally going to make it. It's a breakthrough point. Now, you might have a little bit more to do, but it's like I'm getting excitement and motivation to do it. Let's say you've been digging for gold for years and years and years, and you only came up with dirt. But one day you saw one little itty bitty speck of gold. That right there will spark so much eagerness and so much anticipation that you will happily keep digging because you know it's only a matter of time before you strike gold. So some of y'all are at the point where you may be in the wilderness looking at your map like, did I miss a turn or something? Because I'm lost, or so you think, but you don't even know you're on the right trail. All right. And this thing, whatever it is that's coming in for you, it's going to give you such joy that you're going to run because you know you are super, super close. Okay. So let's get into these vibes. What we got? First card up. Oh, Nine of Swords. All right. Somebody got some stress. Somebody got some anxiety. That's why I just said some of y'all may be in the wilderness right now. God was reminding me of the time where I was going through a wilderness season. It was probably over a decade ago. And I look at where I am now and it's just like, gee, like what a drastic difference. And I realized that at some point there was that moment, that profound moment where it like changed suddenly even though I was at rock bottom. So some of y'all at the point right now, you like, oh man, I'm at rock bottom, or things have changed and shifted in your life and you're wondering, will things ever get better? Will I ever have this breakthrough? Some of y'all stressing about things from the past, stressing about decisions you made, stressing about what's coming in the future. A lot of y'all are sitting in that wilderness season. But this is the other thing that God reminded me of. Even though I was in that wilderness season, I was closer towards my dreams than I was when I wasn't in that wilderness season. It's like in order to get to where I had to go, the wilderness season was on the road map or the walking map, whatever, the destiny map, however y'all look at it. You see this map that she's holding? See, you may not have known it when you first got the map. God first called you like, hey, look, here's your map. This is your destiny. I called you. You're chosen. Let's get to walking. And you started walking on your path. You saw a place on the map and you was like, oh, okay, it's probably just another magical little land. Not realizing that little land was called the wilderness. And you're looking at your map now and you're like, wait a minute. Did I get it wrong? But you're closer towards where God wants you to be. The wilderness season was for a reason. You're about to find out why, and you're about to find out what happens when you get past that wilderness season, what's beyond it. All right. So if you're stressing out, you don't know what's going to happen, that's on your roadmap. Take a look at your roadmap again. And right there in the corner, it's a little, that emoji with the mind blown. Okay, that's what that means. All right, so that means you're on the right track. Let's see what's going on behind the scenes that you may not know is happening. Oh, the Knight of Swords. All right, some of you guys have been stressing about things that are beyond your control. There were things being said and done and thrown and accusations, and you were the scapegoat and all kind of things happening beyond your control. But what you don't know and don't see is that there is either an angel or a person who has sorted through. It's like they're investigating. And you're about to be proven either correct, true, innocent, not guilty, whatever the case, whatever term you want to use. But something is being proven on your behalf. If some of y'all are stressed out or you got that Nine of Swords energy, anxiety, because somebody said something about you untrue, spread something about you, a lie, a rumor, they tried to slander your reputation, and you felt scared, nervous, it's all going to come out accordingly. Some of y'all mouth going to drop because behind the scenes, you don't see something is being worked in your favor as far as some type of truth coming out. And you're going to be like, oh my God, I didn't even have to say anything. Like they used to sing in church, if I hold my peace and let the Lord fight my battles, victory will be mine. And you're going to be like, oh my God, that's why you made me keep going? So something happened and I was getting ready to cuss them out, but you told me, yeah, keep going, keep going, keep going. And you kept going on your path. And then all of a sudden you look back and this explosion's going off and somebody got fired and somebody went to jail and all kind of stuff. And you're like, man, I ain't even have to say anything. They're going to be hitting you up. Yeah, here's your check. You won the class action lawsuit. We fought on your behalf. You know what I mean? Here you go with a check. Like, man, I didn't even have to go to court. Okay, so let's see what's happening in the what's good for you position. What's happening in the high vibrational world. Nine of coins. And didn't I just say that? And here they come with a check talking about, yeah, you won. Yes. So Nine of Coins is talking about some of y'all are about to have a drastic change. And I feel like this may not even be connected to anything going on behind the scenes that you don't know. Like as far as, a check is brewing on your behalf. Nah, listen, the drastic change. You see this Nine of Swords? You see this Nine of Coins? It's about to be a makeover season. This is why you had to keep going. So the first part of that map was that wilderness season, Nine of Swords. Now your mouth is finna drop because you mean to tell me I had to go to Nine of Swords to get to Nine of Coins? Yep. And so there's about to be a major makeover in your life. Something that changes and shifts it forever, right? You worry, I'm digging for gold. I don't see anything. I'm only coming up with dirt. And then boom, one speck of gold. And then you keep going, you keep digging. Bow, you strike complete gold. Gold strike, Then you turn around and strike oil. You know what I mean? Like a lot of things hitting at the same time. Okay, I'm seeing the emphasis. Do you see those two gifts to the right at the bottom? Those have been highlighted to me right now. Some of y'all are getting double. It's not just one thing coming out. Again, it's like multiple things hitting at the same time. First it's nothing. Then suddenly everything. All right, let's see what we got going on the low vibrational side, what you need to look out for, what you need to know. Oh, the Tower. All right, I'm gonna clarify just to see, whose tower this is and why is this tower here. But this tower is like something is changing, something is shifting, something will be shaken up. Okay, now on the high vibrational end, you get into the bag. So let's clarify right away whose tower, why is this tower here, why do they need to know about it? Oh, Eight of Coins. Okay, so what I'm getting is, remember I just said somebody got fired, somebody went to jail. So you're about to cause a major shakeup in some type of industry or workforce. Okay, it could even be, you got slighted somewhere. Somebody did something that they wasn't supposed to do. Somebody was writing checks. I don't know. I'm getting somebody even fraud, writing checks in your name or doing something behind the scenes they wasn't supposed to do. And they thought they were going to get away with it. So maybe this Nine of Swords might not even be your energy. It may be people who have been doing things. And God said, don't even turn around. Don't even worry about it. Don't even try to do nothing. Just fall back, get back on your path and let me handle it. And behind the scenes, you don't see bombs are going off. Didn't I just say I'm getting that same energy? Something is going off in the background. And you're shaking up some type of industry, some type of workforce. Maybe you quit a job or you left or you got fired for something. They was like, oh, wait a minute, hold on. They shouldn't have never been fired. Like somebody taking up for you. Like it's all kind of, I keep getting like stuff going off in the background. Like God is handling things, or the angels have been dispatched. And it's like, okay, let's clear this up. Look right here at this paperwork. That's not their signature. If you look right here, if you would have paid a little bit more attention, you would have seen this here and this. And now somebody's going back catching stuff. See, back in the day, things would have just went by. But now somebody put in a microscope. And they like, wait a minute, let's go back and let's look at this again. And now your name is being exonerated. Hold on, I'm going to pull out my phone and I'm going to look up the definition of that word because that's the word that I'm hearing. But let me get a true definition for you. Exonerated means to officially clear a person who has been convicted of a crime. So there was some things that were pinned on you that maybe even other people was like, yes, that's it. That's true. They are the bad guy. But what I tell you, I said something happened where they started to look a little bit deeper. Like, wait a minute. You remember, like, watch this. You know, remember how people were saying stuff about Diddy for the last decade? And people was like, yeah, haha, that's funny. It's just a little joke. And now all those clips from years ago are coming back and everybody's taking a second look. It's like everybody who was once called crazy for speaking up about what he was doing, now everybody's like, oh. And this is why they had to keep going. All of those people, it's nothing they can do to make that dog have his day. Only the higher powers can take out a higher power. And so there was nothing they could do individually to bring them down. But now everybody together like, ooh, yeah, everybody, let's just jump on. I'm going to sue him. I'm going to sue him too. I'm going to sue him. That's a line of people. Everybody got a megaphone now. They're not afraid to speak out. Why? Because, oh, that's why. And it's the same thing happening, the same energy I'm getting with you. Somebody said you was crazy. They had a pen. You was over there asking yourself, is it true? Am I crazy? Am I losing my mind? They was gaslight. You tripping. Nah, they wasn't that bad. Whole time you like, But now, can you imagine how those people are gonna move now that they've been, like, the record has been set straight? Oh, so they wasn't crazy. Oh, they wasn't making that up. Oh, he really is a monster. You know, like, this is the same thing what's happening with you. Oh, she was telling the truth. Oh, he was telling the truth. Oh. And now whoever the person was, now everybody's taking a second look at them like, ooh. So that's what's happening. You shaking something up. You Cassie in this situation. You know what I mean? Let's see. What's going on in the next 7 days as it pertains to this energy? Oh, the Empress. The Empress. Didn't I just say you Cassie in the situation? That's kind of the energy I'm getting, where it's like, your story opens the floodgates for everybody else. You're walking down this path and everybody else will be able to come after you. You're doing something. You're leading the way, and it's going to shake something up so hard that everybody else going to be like, oh, okay, it's shaking it up. Whatever it is, whatever. And everybody's going to be different. It may not be as big or high profile as a Diddy situation, but it is going to make you realize why God told you to keep going. Keep going. Because your name will be cleared. The truth will be exposed. And everyone will know that God was on your side. Okay, let's see. Bottom of the deck. Ooh, 5 of Swords. So this all started with somebody. This is like maybe even like conflict, things being shaken up, people looking at you. You come across as the Empress, so it makes you a target. It makes people look at you. I mean, you could be a target. They can shoot the bow and arrow, it's gonna miss. But you know, it makes them want to try. And you being the first one to walk this path and be the first one to indulge in this new land that God has you walking to, some people may say, hey, you don't deserve it. You was digging all of those years. You finally struck gold. And somebody say, you don't deserve no gold. And you want to know why? Because they didn't see you digging for all those years. They walked up at the last 2 seconds and saw you strike gold, and the confetti popped out and the band came out, started playing, and the little creature started dancing with you. That's when they saw you. Okay, so wow, y'all, take this how it applies. I was not expecting this reading to go there, but this is good for you. You may be in the wilderness. You may be just not coming out of it. I don't know where you are specifically in your journey, but I do know this is about to get really, really good. For you at least, okay? So that's what I give for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and head on over to Patreon for some different content. Follow my other social medias. Get in the comment section and let me know how this video resonated with you. And I'll see y'all in the next one.